This is Chapter 10, Risa. Several streets away from the stork newborn, at the edge of a dense wood, Risa stands at the door of a home. She rings the bell, and a woman answers in her bathrobe. Risa offers the woman a big smile. Hi, my name is Dee Dee, and I'm collecting clues and clothes and food for our school. We're giving them to the homeless, and it's like this competition. Whoever gets the most wins a trip to Florida or something. So it would be really, really great if you could help us out. Oh my god, LOL, hashtag so cool. A sleepy woman tries to get her brain up to speed with Dee Dee, airhead for the homeless. The woman can't get a word in edgewise because Dee Dee talks too fast. If Risa had, if Risa had a piece of chewing gum, she would have. Oh, if Risa had had a piece of chewing gum, she would have popped a bubble somewhere in there to make it more authentically. Please, 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 pretty please. I'm in second place right now. The woman at the door sighs, resigned to the fact that Dee Dee isn't going to go away empty handed. And sometimes the best way to get rid of girls like this is just to give them something. I'll be right back, the woman says. 3 minutes later, Risa walks from the house with a bag full of clothes and canned food. That was amazing, says Connor, who had been watching with Lev from the edge of the woods. What can I say? What can I say? I'm an artist, she says. It's like playing the piano. You just have to know. Is that a right voice? It's like playing the piano. You just have to know what keys to strike in people. Connor smiles. You're right. This is way better than stealing. Actually, says Lev, scamming is stealing. Risa feels a bit prickly and uncomfortable at that thought, but she tries not to show it. Maybe so, says Connor, but it's stealing with style. The woods have ended at a tract community. Manicured lawns have turned yellow among the leaves. Autumn has truly taken hold. The homes. Sorry, I just. Autumn has truly taken hold. The homes here were almost identical, but not quite. Full of people, almost identical, but not quite. It's a world Risa knows about only through magazines and TV. To her, suburbia is a magical kingdom. Perhaps that's why Risa was the one who had the nerve to approach the house and pretend to be Dee Dee. The neighborhood drew her like the smell of fresh bread baking in the industrial ovens of Ohio State Home 23. Back in the woods, where they can't be seen from anyone's window, they check their goodie bag as if it's full of Halloween candy. There's a pair of jeans, a blue button-down shirt that fits Connor. There's a jacket that fits Lev. There's no clothes for Risa, but that's okay. She can play Dee Dee again at a different house. I still don't know about how changing our clothes is going to make a difference, Connor asks. Don't you ever watch TV? Says Risa. On the cop shows, they always describe what perps were last wearing when they were put out in APB. We're not perps, says Connor. We're AWOLs. We're felons, says Lev. Because what we're doing is a federal crime. What, stealing clothes? No, stealing ourselves. Once the unwind orders were signed, we all became government property. Kicking AWOL makes us federal criminals. It doesn't sit well with Risa, or for that matter with Connor, but they both shake it off. This excursion into the populated area is dangerous but necessary. Perhaps as the morning goes on, they can find a library where they can download maps and find themselves a wilderness large enough to get lost in for good. There are rumors of hidden communities of AWOL unwinds. Maybe they could find one. As they move cautiously through the neighborhood, a woman approaches them. Just a girl, really. I just had to move rooms. Maybe they can find one. As they move cautiously through the neighborhood, a woman approaches them. Just a girl, really. Maybe 19 or 20. She walks fast, but she's walking funny. Like she's got some injury or is recovering from one. Reese is certain she's going to see them and recognize them, but the girl passes without even making eye contact and hurries around a corner. That was Chapter 10.